Ara, ara. I see you need some help, don't you, darling? Don't worry. Don't worry. Big Sis is right here to guide you through everything so you can be the best at C++. Just sit back and relax while I take care of all the confusing stuff for you. Nee-chan's sweet explanation of runtime optimization. Oh my. Is your program running a little too slow for you, sweetheart? That won't do. We need to make it nice and fast. Just like how Big Sis always comes running whenever you need her. Let me show you how to make everything smooth and speedy. 1. Reducing function call overhead. Ara. You know how sometimes when you call for me, it takes a little time for me to get there? Well, it's just like that when you call a function in C++. Every time you do, your program has to stop what it's doing, get ready, and jump to the function. It's a lot of work, isn't it? But don't worry, darling. If the function is small, you can use inlining. It's like I'm already there by your side, giving you everything you need instantly. No waiting around for me. Doesn't that make things much faster? 2. Loop optimizations. Loops can be so repetitive, don't you think? Doing the same thing over and over, it can get so tiresome. Instead of repeating small steps, we can bundle them together into bigger chunks. This is called loop unrolling in C++. It's like skipping all the unnecessary steps and getting straight to what matters. Less repetition, more results. Just how you like it, darling. 3. Avoiding expensive operations. Oh dear, you don't want to spend too much time on difficult tasks, do you? In C++, certain operations take a lot of time, especially if you're doing them over and over. But here's a little secret, sweetheart. You can cache the results, store them once, and reuse them whenever you need. That way, you won't have to keep doing the hard stuff. You'll save your energy for more important things. 4. Choosing the right data structures. Not all data structures are the same, darling. Just like how different situations call for different approaches, your program needs the right data structure for the job. A vector might be perfect when you're adding things at the end, but not so much when you need to insert things in the middle. Choosing the right one makes everything run so smoothly, just like how I always take care of you. Uh, you wouldn't want to pick something that slows you down, would you, sweetie? Nee-chan's caring guide to memory management. Managing memory is like taking care of a cozy little space for yourself. You don't want it to get too cluttered or messy, do you? Let Big Sis show you how to keep things nice and organized so your program doesn't get overwhelmed. I'll help you keep everything running smoothly, just like how I make sure everything's perfect for you. 1. Stack versus heap. Oh my, there are two places where your program keeps things, the stack and the heap. The stack is small, quick, and easy. Things get taken care of automatically there. When you're done with something, it just disappears like magic. But the heap is a little more complicated. It's like a big storage room and you have to clean it up yourself, darling. If you don't, you'll end up with a memory leak, and we wouldn't want things to get messy now, would we? Don't worry though. Big Sis will remind you to clean up after yourself, so everything stays tidy. 2 smart pointers. Oh, you're feeling overwhelmed by having to manage all that memory, aren't you, sweetie? Don't worry, let Big Sis take care of it for you. In C++, we have smart pointers like stead shared PTR and stead unique PTR, and they're like having me around to make sure everything is cleaned up perfectly. You'll never have to worry about forgetting to delete something because I'll handle it for you. No more memory leaks, just a smooth, carefree experience with Big Sis looking after everything. 3. Memory fragmentation. Oh my, sometimes when you keep putting things in and out of memory, things can get a little jumbled. That's called memory fragmentation, darling. It makes it harder to find enough space for new things, just like a cluttered room. But don't worry, by using contiguous memory structures like vectors, everything stays nice and neat, just how I like to keep things for you. This way, your program won't struggle to find space and it'll keep running smoothly, just the way you like it. 4. Avoiding dangling pointers. Ara, ara. Be careful, sweetheart. If you delete something from memory but still try to use it, it's like reaching for something that's already gone. That's called a dangling pointer, and it can cause your program to crash. To avoid this, make sure you set your pointers to null feature after deleting them. so you won't accidentally try to use something that's no longer there. Big Sis is always looking out for you. Let's keep things safe and secure, shall we? 5. Avoid over allocating memory. Oh, darling, you don't want to be too greedy when it comes to memory. If you allocate more than you need, it can make things inefficient and slow. But don't worry, you can use stead vector reserve to allocate just the right amount of space so you won't waste any memory. Everything will be perfectly balanced, just like how I make sure everything is perfect for you. Big Sis's loving overview. Now, darling, doesn't everything make so much more sense now? Runtime optimization is all about making your program run fast, like how I'm always there for you right when you need me. And memory management is about keeping things neat and efficient, so nothing gets lost or messy, just like how I take care of everything for you. With these tips, you'll have everything under control, and your C++ skills will be so impressive, darling. I'll be here to cheer you on every step of the way, just like a good big sis should. There you go, sweetheart. Now you're fully equipped to help your friend and make their project shine. Big sis is so proud of you.